Hey everybody, we're back with old Santa here, and on the last video I went in and I kind of worked on the list and everything, and I kind of rounded everything off a little bit. But what I want to do now is just get in and do some more rounding, and we're just going to dig right in. These feet the top of the feet I need to bring down a little bit more because they're a little bit bulky right in here. And I got to bring the boot, really taper it back a little bit more. Because I've got to put, on this right here, I've got to put where this fur will be. And then I've got some folds in this boot right in here. So I'm trying to make that boot long enough. And I'm flattening the top here, and you got to kind of watch it right in here because you'll start running against the grain. But I think I about got where it need to be. Around the toe right in here. And we're just going to work. I said this guy's probably going to take 5 videos. It may take 6. And right in here, it's a little bulky right in here. So I'm going to take this and shave that boot down right in there a little bit more. And right in the back, I'm going to take it and smooth this out right in here a little bit more. Now, I've got that pretty much where it needs to be. It could go a little bit more. Work this on down. Bring the boot back. Can you see that all right, Anna Peyton? All right. And let's kind of round this into here. Get this leg going around it. Right in here. Now I'm going to bring this boot down right in here. Let me bring it right up in here. Okay, let's see here. This right in here looks a little bulky, right in here. Bring that back. Run this boot right in here. I'm thinking round on this guy. right in here, it's a little square. Let's go ahead and round that right in there a little bit. Same right back here. Right there's a little sharp area, and we want to get that off. Round this leg a little bit more right in here. You gotta watch the way the grain changes on this guy here, because you got these legs going all different directions. And you want to get them laid in there right or correctly. Okay, that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to take a V tool, a large 10mm V, and I drew these lines on here. I'm going to separate where the fur and the hands go. Like this. I got that right there like that, and I'm going to take it over here and do this side. All right, now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut back against this right in here and recess that arm, that hand, and kind of tuck it underneath that sleeve right up there. We'll do it on this side. Then we kind of shape this hand just a little bit more. And he's wearing a glove. Oh, I guess you'd say mittens. Big old bulky mittens. And get them good and round. That's one of the hands there. Now let's get this and recess this in here. And this has to be tapered back this way. And then do it this way. And you want to just keep that right in there wide to where you can see it. All right, now I'm going to put in this one, and we're going to do the same process. I'm going to come in about right here. Tuck it in about right there. I had it just a little bit too thin. Like that right there. Now, I'm going to cut back against that and make that little fur area stand out a little bit more in there. And I'm going to take my old pencil lines off now. Okay, I got that in. I'm going to basically kind of do this side here, and I'm going to go back and do this off camera. And then on the next video, we'll get into more detail. But right now, I'm going to come around here. I'm going to take and draw in where this fur is going to be. And I'm going to bring it around to about halfway, right in there like that. And take my V tool, start cutting that little fur area in halfway. And I'll finish up on the other side off camera, but you see what I'm doing here. All right, yeah, I'm going to take my knife blade and come in and tuck that coat in a little bit more. I forgot to do it, but I don't have my thumb guard on here, and I don't want to waste my time, so I'm going to be extra careful. But generally, I wear that thumb guard. And I can round this fur a little bit right in here. And it kind of makes it tuck in there a little bit. Just turn around this area here a little bit more. What we looking like on time there, Peyton?
Got about 12 minutes.
Okay. All right. Now I'm going to come in right. Let's see. Right in here. And where I drew that line, I'm going to make me a stop cut right in there. And right across here. Just to make me a separation in there a little bit. Just right in there like that. It's really kind of hid in there, so you really don't need to show much. All right, there's that right in there. I can come in and later on I'll scoop this out and lower that a little bit, but not right now. My basic, what I want to do right now is just get these sides in here. Okay, now where this boot is, I'm going to come in about right in here and draw me a line. And well, where this fur is going to be on the upper line. And I'll drop it to about right there. Like that right there. Now, I'm going to take my V tool, a 10mm V, come in here and outline my lines. Like that right there. Come around this way and meet my line over here. Like that. Now before I start tucking that in, I'm gonna cut this line in right here. And this is going to be the fur on the boot. Make sure you got your lines meeting. Okay, now that I've got that in, well, let's see. Let me take this old long blade knife here so I can really reach in there and get in there and get these cuts. Make you stop cutter along there, and then to tuck that pant leg down in that cuff of that boot. And do it back here. You just want to get it tucked in there just a little bit. And I want to shave my pencil lines off there. Now I'm going to do the same on the bottom of the boot. Or the bottom of the fur, rather. And let's come around and cut that in. Round this boot a little bit up to your cuff a little bit more. Right in here. A little sharp right in there. Let's put a right in here, go in here and make a good separation right in there. And right in here to separate these legs and add a little bit of shadow in there. All right, now, right there, that looks pretty much where I want it to be. Let me get that right in there. Now, right in here, she's still a little bulky right in here, so I'm going to shave away. Right in here like that. Now, that pretty much looks where I want it to be. Now, right in here, I'm going to take this sharp area out right in here and round that fur. Even just a little sharp. On this, I'm going to go all the way around. Okay, let's remove this pencil line. That's looking pretty much where I want it to be. Now, I am going to put on here where the heel is, right in here. Well, first of all, I've got to come back here. I really got to taper this boot heel a little bit more. It's a little wide in the back. Pretty much like that right in there. I'll kind of clean that up. Afternoon trains coming through. And right in here, it's a little bulky, so I'm going to cut back a little bit more around that area right in there. Now that's where I want it to be. Now, I'm going to come in here and draw where this heel will be. It's going to be about right here. And be like that. And it's going to come across like that. And meet up on this other side. And I'm going to show you how I cut this in here. Alright, now what I do, I go in with my knife blade right here, make a cut, and then I cut back against that, and that makes the outer part of my heel. Now I'm going to turn it around this way, come back over here, put my knife right here, and cut back at an angle, and it makes the inside heel. Now right in here I'm going to come across and really set that heel in like that. Now when I've got that in, I'm going to come in here and just kind of taper this just a little bit more, this heel, like that right there. What are we looking at on time, Peyton?
You got about a minute.
A minute?
Yep. Okay.
What I'm going to do next, off camera, I'm going to finish this side, and I'll get this side done, and then I'll put in some texturing on here on the fur and everything, and then we'll work on this side on the next video. And then we'll on the last video we're going to get in here and get this face and just refine him up and everything. But there's more to this guy than you think. But anyway, see, he's coming right along. We got to put some wavy areas in the list, but that's where I wanted to get today. He looks pretty good from the back, and I'll do like I said, I'll do half detail on one side, and except the face. I'll do the face on one video. But guys, with that, happy carving to everyone, and we'll see you on the next video. See you later. Bye.